And one, Roberto for another video review. This time we have the limited edition Twix Speculoos. Hope that's pronounced correctly. Yeah, just did a quick research. Speculoos. I believe it's like I think I've done another chocolate bar in this, but I think it's basically a biscuit. Another chocolate bar with that in. Can't remember which one it was though, of course. Now it's been a while ago. But this was basically it's like a biscuit that's mainly eaten in Belgium, Holland, some of Germany as well, maybe Austria as well. I think. Around Christmas time really, or at least the 4th of, I think it's 4th of December for Holland and maybe Belgium. Probably around Christmas, traditional Christmas in the UK for Germany and Austria perhaps. I briefly looked at it, could be wrong of course, but yeah, it's basically you have St. Nicholas in Holland, possibly Belgium as well. He comes on the 4th of December, seem to remember. Lived in Holland for a while back. Yeah, and I remember him coming around work. It was just this guy, guy came around dressed as him, and I think had a sidekick called Black Peter as well, or Sparta Pete. I seem to remember, and he just throwing sweets at everyone, and it was quite a shock really when you're not used to it. But yeah, anyway, there we go. Yeah, anyway, enough history, or whatever. That's what it's based on really. So it's a sort of I think did it say described as a short crust biscuit with a spiced biscuit? I think it was. I've not had it myself, I don't think, or maybe I had it in Holland and I didn't realise I was having it. But but they're doing some. Seems to be doing the rounds at the moment. Another bar had it recently, maybe a Ritter Sport or a Milka one, I'm not sure. And now this one's got it as well. This Twix. So this is a limit. It's a multi-pack bar. Which is quite small, really. You see, it's tiny. Multi-pack bars, they always make them smaller for some reason because they can get away with it, perhaps. Even crisps, they do it as well, strangely. So I think you get 5 in a pack. A friend I met up with, I went on holiday recently and just stayed with some friends somewhere, and one of them is into his chocolate, and he just whipped out loads of these, and so I managed to give me one. Well, basically I ended up with 3 of them really. He gave me 2, kind of gave me one to taste, and sort of smuggled away 2 of them. I think he didn't realise he'd given me some others at another time. So I've had this one before, but obviously going to review it again. So here we go. We'll review it this time. So you can see it does say limited edition on it. It looks quite nice as well, but there's no real idea what Speculoos is. I guess is that there. That's just the Twix though, isn't it? You can see it looks slightly different on the middle. So I guess the biscuit's just been replaced. But the first thing, the unfortunate thing is the empty space in the bag is just absolutely horrendous. It's so tiny what you end up with compared to what you think of. I'm just gonna, let's just measure. I know some people don't care, but I do. About 13.5 centimetres with the flourishes, roughly. And if you take them away, this is without measuring the actual fingers, but even just with like this. So we've gone from 13.5 to basically just over 9, about 9 and a quarter. So we lost 4 centimetres really there. It's really atrocious, that I think. Anyway, not for individual resale, it says. What does it describe it as? Does it describe it as anything? Got a few languages on the back. It's probably on the main wrapper actually, unfortunately, so they might not have it here. Bit of a shame because I don't have the main actual pack. But anyway, there we go. I think I explained it enough as it is anyway. So it looks nice. Nothing really other than this to say what's in it. There's no picture of Speculoos really, just a slightly different, more crumbly, thickly packed, dense centre of biscuit there. I don't know if you can quite tell. Make that out. And that Twix, but it's on its side really. It's a very strange way of doing it, It's, I don't think you quite make that out really. You can see it's quite, densely packed biscuit. Anyway, let's give it an open, shall we? So you can see, it's tight, it's absolutely tight. So let's measure it in for real now. So it's not even nice, it's about 8.5, just over 8.5 centimetres. It's ridiculous that. As I say, the actual bar itself, the wrapper, stretched to about, 13 and a half. Yeah, and now it's 8.5. Maybe 8.6. But it does smell nice. You don't have got that spiced sort of cinnamon smell. It smells nice actually, yeah. Got that coming from it. It's 2-fingered bar, by the way. The regular Twixes are all 2-fingered, so as you probably know, left Twix and right Twix and all that sort of stuff. That was the marketing campaign. Quite nice to eat like that, actually. You could just nibble it. Had two different types of Twixes, that would be good. I realised if they did 2 different types, one finger was one finger was another. And you could just eat them like that. And they accompany each other, it's like cookies and creams. Big Galaxy did it, didn't they, a while back? They had 2 different fingers. Okay, let's give it a snap. Well, in fact, let's do a width measurement. Why not? We did the width of the length, didn't we? Which was, what was it? 8.6, something like that. 8.6. And the width at the bottom, at least, is about 1.9, maybe 2. And height from bottom to centre, about 1.3. Yeah, maybe 1.4. So you can see it's sort of like a hemisphere of chocolates. Well, the length, I don't know what the name of that would be. A tube, maybe a tube, sort of a tube. Yeah, so there we go. Looks quite nice. So the regular Twix is the same as this, but it's basically a biscuit centre with a caramel topping and covered in chocolate. And this one, rather than regular biscuit, whatever that biscuit might be that they normally do, just generally referred to as biscuit, this is Speculoos in the centre, which is that spiced short crust biscuit, whatever it's called. So let's give it a snap. There we go, so you can see caramel there. So I've kind of snapped it this way just so the caramel doesn't go over the biscuit. So we can see it, so you can see that as well there, look at that. So it's a nice soft gooey caramel. Not bad actually, is it? That looks pretty good, that. Okay, sorry about that, I think the camera just cut out there a second. Yeah, so you can see it looks a bit like, well, not so much now. It looks a bit like that sort of, that tape used to get on, in like video recorders, when you have the tape inside, that looks a bit like that. But there you go, so nice, let's try and get it off, so there we go. Yeah, nice caramel there. So you can see that's what it looks like. So quite thick layer of caramel. Now the caramel looks like a cavity there. It's because I've lifted the caramel up, so I think we can let it off. That isn't really a cavity, it's just the fact that I've lifted the caramel up somewhat. So probably a bit more like that. So I don't think that's anything to worry about. You can see the speculoos there. Also, it does have a nice cinnamon smell. Yeah, looks and smells very nice actually. It's quite packed. I don't know if it's quite focused in. Camera there, will it focus? Let's see if we can force it. Who knows? It doesn't want to focus, does it? Limitations in my camera. There we go. Anyway, it's sort of, you can quite see there. It's quite densely packed. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, well I think you've seen what it's about. Let's give it a taste, shall we? That's what we're here for. What's I'm here for anyway. Hello everyone, good to see you. Right, let's give it a go. So yeah, let's see how it compares. So, oh, I don't think we did calories, did we? I'll have to put a caption up. There's no calories on the bag, so I've probably already put a caption up some put previously. So yeah, calories will be way back that way. Well, that way, not that way. Whichever way they are, they're somewhere in this video, probably earlier on. Okay, let's give it a taste. You do get that sensation of that spicy biscuit taste. It's not too dissimilar to is it Lebkuchen, whatever it's called, that sort of soft Germanic biscuit you get around Christmas time. Texture isn't the same, but the taste is. Not too bad really. I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking. Caramel's nice, chocolate's nice as always. It's a typical affair really. It doesn't stand out the chocolate, but the caramel's adds a bit of chew, and the biscuit's a bit of crunch. Or the speculoos rather. Not bad really. It doesn't add a massive amount. It's just got that sort of, I'll say that sort of Lebkuchen type taste to it. And it's still sort of crunchy. It's a regular biscuit. It's not soft or anything. Quite nice and crunchy. I wouldn't say it tastes any different in this as far as the texture is concerned. It's just like a crunchy biscuit, just like any other Twix. But it just has that cinnamon taste. Well, I said the chocolate's never been too great in Twixes. So it's just done the job really. The caramel's nice, it's sort of chewy. It doesn't have a massive flavour to it, but it sort of gives a nice texture to it really. And the Speculoos is nice. It just makes it a bit different. It just stands out a bit more than the regular biscuit. I'll say just with having that sort of cinnamony smell and cinnamony taste as well. So, but having said all that, it doesn't really add too much to the bar. It's still the same thing, really. The chocolate's still not amazing. The caramel's okay, but it's quite standard caramel. It doesn't really have much of a taste to it. It's just kind of, it's just there as a texture, really. And the Speculoos as well. It's quite nice. As it does the job as it's meant to, really. I mean, it does taste cinnamony, a spicy taste, but it's still quite samey. It doesn't taste too much different than a regular biscuit insofar as the texture. So you just get that sort of spiced cinnamon taste. That's the only difference, really. So it's okay, but as limited editions go, I would say it's not the best one. I think, you know, having something different, dark chocolate or different caramel, some different fillings or some other fillings, or just totally different sensor to the biscuit. You know, this one's quite similar, really. It's just got a cinnamon taste. That's really the only difference. It's not pleasant, you know, but Twixes are not the best chocolate. Quite a standard, average affair, really. So it's just above average, probably, maybe, just because of that spicy cinnamon taste. So I'm going to say a 3.5 out of 5. You know, worth trying out, definitely, but you know, you're not really going to be blown away. I think it's very similar to the original Twix. Just tastes a bit cinnamony. I think that's really it. But it's still very nice. I'm sure, you know, shame really. I think Speculoos could have probably been put to better use, really. But I mean, I don't know how you could do that, really, because all you're really adding is that sort of spiced biscuit taste, which is what you've got. But the rest of the chocolate bar, you know, just isn't overly great, really. I'll say Twix. You know, I do like Twixes, and I will have them. There's definitely room in my life for them, but they are pretty much an average bar, I would say. Don't blow your socks off. They just do the job when you need something, don't they? Sometimes you just fancy one, but yeah, 3.5 out of 5 anyway. There we go. Slightly, I think Twix I probably would say is a 3 out of 5. Not sure what my review was all those years back when I did it, but yeah, I think nowadays I would say it's an average bar, and this one is just slightly above average, really, with that cinnamon taste. But it's not going to blow your socks off, I don't think, unless you're a massive cinnamon fan. I don't think you're going to be like, wow, this is the limited edition to end all limited editions. I think you'll probably be a bit nonplussed with it, but you know, you'll still enjoy it. So there we go, 3.5 out of 5. Right then, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, like my videos, follow me on Instagram as well. Leave a comment off it. It's always great to hear from you, as I say. You know, so always just say hello if nothing else. It's always lovely to hear from you, and I'll see you next video. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye for now. See ya.